Welcome back. Lutheran Social Services is an organization that is all about helping people unlock their potential. And now the CEO has a podcast that's all about doing just that. Right now we're joined by Héctor Colón from LSS. And thank you so much for being here. Let's start with that organization, LSS, because I feel like it's such a multifaceted organization that connects people to, a good job, but also purpose.
Yeah, we serve about over 30,000 individuals on an annual basis, individuals who have incredible odds stacked up against them, from a child in crisis who has nowhere to turn, a family in turmoil that might be facing eviction, someone struggling with addiction or severe persistent mental illness, an elderly person or a person with a disability that needs just a little bit of help to live independently or successfully in the community, or a refugee that's fleeing from war and persecution. LSS is here for those individuals, empowering them to live their best lives.
Now, is that how the idea for the podcast In the Ring came about? Because I feel like you talk about things in this podcast that maybe we don't really feel comfortable talking about.
Yeah, we really wanted to raise the visibility of LSS, but the sector generally and all the challenges that we face in our sector. And there's three primary themes we talk about: really paying our colleagues in our sector commensurate to the value they provide society. Also making sure that we're changing our programs so that they're serving the full needs of the people that we serve, and questioning about the financial viability of our sector. Unless we do things differently, we're not going to be viable in the future.
Absolutely. So when you sit down, you put your headphones on, you start off your podcast, what's that one thing in your mind that you're like, I want this to be a goal for every single podcast that I air?
Yeah, we really want to bring wisdom to the sector. So we invite great guests that impart their insights on what we can do to better serve the individuals that we serve. We're also trying to attract donors and interested corporate sponsors to LSS by sharing a little bit about what we do at LSS as well.
And I wanted to talk about that too, because I feel like partnership is very important, right? You have a partnership with No Studios. How important is it to have relationships like that in the community so that you can build awareness about what you're doing?
Oh, it's very, very important from just a partnership perspective, from a donor perspective, but also just bringing in individuals from the community that can help us expand our ministry and our impact. It's so important. We can't do it alone.
And when you hear these stories of people that LSS serves, does that change or move something in you where it kind of maybe motivates you a little bit?
Absolutely. What really motivates me is the humble, compassionate servant leaders that we have within the organization that do an incredible job. And then the stories of empowerment, the stories of change, the stories of transformation that occur on a daily basis that oftentimes doesn't hit the headlines, but we know we are making a true impact on the people we serve. It's incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. I really appreciate you breaking down how, just a little bit of the community coming together can really open the eyes for a lot of people. Héctor, thank you so much for spending some time with us here.
Thank you.
We're going to have a final check of weather right after the break.